your vibration. What are emotional frequencies and how do you raise your vibration? This is part 2. Okay, and in this video I'm going to look just a little bit more at emotional frequencies and also about the importance of food. Okay, because food also affects our emotions. Okay, so let me go into this slide. What are the things that block our emotions in the first place? Listen, there's a group of people out there, right? And they're at the top of this pyramid. They're at the top of this pyramid. This is the world monarchy, but they're not actually at the top of this pyramid. In actual fact, there are people much higher up than them. But some people think that it's the raw monarchies that rule society, and it isn't. Alright? You've got people that are the hidden hand, people you cannot see, and they're the ones who's controlling everything from behind the scenes. These people you'll never see. Alright? Then underneath the world monarchy, okay, because all the world monarchies, they're all interlinked together by bloodline. Okay? Underneath them you have the Crown Council of 13. Okay? And underneath them you have the Committee of 300. The Committee of 300 are some of the world's richest people, the richest families in the world. And it's believed that the royal monarchy control the Committee of 300. In actual fact, they're supposed to control the whole pyramid. But as I say again, there's people that's higher up, much higher up than the monarchy, and you'll never see them. Then you have the think tanks. Then you have the world banks, central banks, tax revenue, interest rate revenue, Bank of International Settlements. And then underneath them, you have IBM, okay, you have groups such as Exxon and BP Petrol, and then you have Pfizer. We all know about Pfizer, don't we, from 2020. Yeah, we all know about Pfizer. And then you've got NICE, which is NYSE, and some of these other corporations. Monsanto, okay? I'm going to do another video on Monsanto. Boy, this group is heavy, man. This group is heavy. I'll do a video on them sometime. Then, anyway, you got religion. So you got various different religions, okay? Such as Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, and all the rest of them. And then you've got the intelligence agencies, you've got government, you've got military, police, courts, and prisons. Then you've got the mass media. The mass media, I'm going to be talking a lot about, and I've talked a lot about in the past in other videos. Okay? The mass media. Okay? These people influence the way that we see the world, the way that we think. And so is also our educational institutions. Okay? They shape the way we see the world, the way that we perceive the world. I'm going to drink some lemon water here. And let me keep going. What does this have to do with emotional frequencies? Some people are going to say to me, well, it has a lot to do with emotional frequencies. Because the mass media, okay, your television, or your television, and your radios, and your social media platforms, all have an influence on the way that you perceive and the way that you see the world. And you see the world through somebody else's eyes, because the people who own and control these mass media companies are the ones who shape your thinking, shape the way you see the world. They control the narratives. If you don't believe me, well, that's up to you. Okay, go and do some of your own research. You've got people that control the mass media companies. They own the tools to production. They own the mass production. Okay? They have the control of media platforms. And as I said, at the top of this pyramid you have the royal families. But behind them is a hidden hand that you don't see. And then power trickles down from the pyramid and going down through the monarchy to the Crown Council, the Committee of 300, the Royal Banks, the Royal Resource Control, the Royal Population Control, and population and workers. Everything that we see on the television, the news, is controlled by somebody. They're showing you what they want you to see. And you know, when you watch the news, you're living in fear most of the time. Let me come out of here quickly. When you watch the news, you are basically, when you're watching the news, whatever you watch on the news influences the way that you see the world, the way that you think about the world. Okay? And the news is full of lots of fear mongering. It creates anxiety within people. It creates fear and depression. How much time do you ever watch the news and never see any good news? Very rarely. Very rarely do you see good news on the news. And the language that they use on the news also affects the way that you perceive the world. Some people have never gone to another country. Some people have never even come out their own neighborhoods. So how do they get to see what's going on in the world? It's through the mass media, right? It's through the televisions and radios, the newspapers, the magazines and all the rest of it. Who owns and controls all these? In 2020, who had control of the narrative, the way that you perceived and seen the world, and the things that they were showing on television in 2020 when everybody was locked down and to take this thing in their arm? Okay? Whose narratives were you following then? Was it yours or was it somebody else's? You see, frequencies, a vibration, all are interlinked. The way that we see the world, the emotions that we have are all influenced through television and radio. Let me go back into this pyramid. Right? You got these things. Words are spells and can keep us in fear. So you have crisis. You hear the word crisis quite a lot on the news. Crisis, energy crisis, food crisis. And then over here you have stop terrorism. You got this man here with 2 guns in his hand and a mask over his face, right? And then you got a circle around him. Okay? Stop terrorism. Then you've got here weather forecast. Sometimes you're on the news, the weather forecast, the weather doesn't look good for this week. The weather doesn't look very good for this week. It looks gloomy, cloudy, lots of rain, sleet, snow, floods, earthquakes, tsunamis. And then you hear about national debt. When you hear that word debt, how does that make you feel? Words carry vibration, words carry sound, words carry frequency. Okay? And now, on this side, inflation. There's a man here pushing a trolley going up a slope. Alright? Going up a slope or on this arrow. inflation, inflation. When you hear the word inflation, words carry frequency, words carry sound, words carry vibration. When you hear the word inflation, how does that make you feel? Inflation rates have gone up. The cost of living has gone up. Right? The cost of living. The price of keeping you alive is going up. The price of keeping you alive is going up. The cost of living. That's all it means. The price of keeping you alive is going up. Okay? Crisis. Stop the terrorists. All fear mongering. All fearful words. It creates anxiety within people. And all of these different words carry different frequencies. Crisis. Crisis. Debt. Debt sounds like death. Debt carries different frequencies. Weather forecast. Stop terrorism. Inflation. Inflation. Different frequencies. Different vibration. Let me come out of here. Different frequencies. Different vibrations. Can people out there hear me? Can you see me okay? Because I'm having to switch between channels. I'm going back into YouTube just very quickly to see if I'm getting any response over there. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on here. Let me close this one now. Oh my god. Where is YouTube gone? Sorry, bear with me, people. I don't know why YouTube is closed down. I don't know why YouTube is closed. I don't know what's going on, man. Okay. So what's going on here? Stay with me, people. I don't understand why the station has just suddenly dropped off. Okay, let me go in here. Let me go in here. Let me go in here. Okay, so let me carry on. Let me go back into OBS. Lots of technical issues going on tonight. Lots of technical issues. First I had a problem with my webcam, and now I'm having a problem with my earphone. And then, for some reason, I never closed off YouTube, but YouTube just suddenly come offline. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Or if there's some kind of forces that's trying to stop me from broadcasting. I'm maybe getting a little bit paranoid, but I've been putting out a lot of stuff lately, and I know some people out there don't like it. They don't like it. Let me go back into this. Frequencies. Frequencies. Okay? Our emotional frequencies are affected by things like radio, television, the newspapers, social media, our phones, and all the rest of it. Okay? Now, do you have an old TV? Now you've got the new flat screen TV, and now as well you've got access to smartphones. Now these devices are the main devices that you use to communicate with. And when you're watching TV, or you're watching social media, or you're on your smartphone, you're being affected by various different things that have been broadcast. Right, Karl Marx, a German-born philosopher, economist, political theorist, historian, sociologist, journalist, revolutionary socialist, born on the 5th of May 1818 in Trier, Germany. Died on the 14th of March 1883, aged 64 years, in London. Karl Marx once said, "Religion is the opium of the people," meaning how religion is like an addiction to a drug, like opium. The new opium of the people are social media and our smartphones. We cannot do without them. These things block our frequencies and prevent us from reaching our higher self. It is thought they give off certain radiation. Spend less time on them. We are so addicted to our phones. Some of us to our TV programs. I notice that the word program comes in with TV. TV program. You're being programmed by TV. TV program. The television. You sat there probably for 6 to 8 hours a day watching television. Some people got their mobile phones on, and they got their phones on even when they're in bed. Why? Messages are going into your mind subliminally. Okay? In America, the average time spent on a mobile phone is about 7 hours, and in the UK, it's about 6 hours. People stop communicating with each other because they're spending more time using these devices. Less time using these devices. Let me come out of here. Spending less time speaking to each other. Spending less time in relationships with each other. You know how many people have got divorced, marriages broken up because of these mobile phones? When I go to a pub and I see people sat around a table, they're not talking to each other. They're spending more time on their mobile phones than actually having a conversation. We're starting to lose the art of conversation with each other. We need to stop using these devices so frequently. Let me go back into another slide. Emotions. We're slowly starting to become less emotional. We're starting to become desensitized. Is that the world that you really want to live in? Seriously. You got a chart, and it's known as the vibrational emotional chart. Vibrational emotional chart. Now, as I said before, there's loads of different frequencies, yeah? We got loads of different frequencies, and each frequency carries a different vibration. It carries a different resonance. So when you're watching your TV program and you hear certain words like debt, crisis, terrorism, inflation, weather forecast, that conjures up certain images in our mind. Whether you know it or not, words carry power, words carry frequency, words carry vibration, words carry resonance. Okay? Now, on this emotional chart, at the bottom you have shame, which carries a frequency, yeah, which is measured in hertz. Okay, it's measured in hertz. So shame is 20 hertz frequency. Guilt is 30 hertz frequency. Apathy is 50 hertz frequency. Grief is 75. Grief is 75 hertz frequency. Fear is 100 hertz frequency, which is one of the strongest emotions that keeps us in our place. Fear. Fear. Fear and anger. Right? And desire. Desire carries 125 hertz frequency. Anger, 150 hertz frequency. Pride, 175 hertz frequency. Courage, 200 hertz frequency. Neutrality, 250 hertz frequency. Willingness, 310 hertz frequency. Acceptance, 350 hertz frequency. Reason, 400 hertz frequency. Love, 500 hertz frequency. That's a very powerful emotion. Except for a lot of people are now starting to fall out of love with each other and falling in love with things. People seem to now love things instead of loving each other. This is a powerful emotion, and this is what we should be trying to vibrate on. Joy, 540 hertz frequency. Peace, 600 hertz frequency. And enlightenment, 700 degrees to 700 to 1000 degrees hertz frequency. Okay? All these ones here, enlightenment, peace, joy, love, reason, acceptance are high frequencies. And the lower frequencies are shame, guilt, apathy, grief, and fear. Fear. And so, there's people in the mass media, there's people who control them and control the narrative, want to keep many people in their place, stop them from growing, keeping them in that third dimensional frequency, that third dimensional vibration, instead of letting people move up into the higher dimension, which is the fourth dimension, and vibrate on a higher frequency. Fear keeps people emotionally constipated. That's right. Fear keeps people emotionally constipated. It makes them not want to do anything out of fear. Out of fear. They fear losing their jobs. They fear losing their homes. They fear ridicule. They fear people laughing at them. They fear people joking at them. So a lot of people, they will stay in a certain position because they don't want people. In other words, what they're trying to look for really is acceptance. Acceptance by others. Let's go back. Let me go back. You have this other chart, which is called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is Abraham Maslow. And in this hierarchy of needs, certain needs need to be fulfilled before you move up to the next stage. So you move up the pyramid. You move up the pyramid until you reach the top, which is self-actualization. But in order to achieve self-actualization, you have to go through certain things first, and certain needs have to be fulfilled. So the biological and sociological needs, okay, which is food, sleep and water, these are basic needs. Then you go up to safety, which is the next level up, which is security, health and finances. And then you go up to next level, love and belonging. This is friendship, intimacy, family, and connections. This is a psychological need. Okay? These are psychological needs. Then you go up again to self-esteem. Self-esteem is respect, status, recognition, strength, and self-esteem. Okay, these are psychological needs. Then you get up to self-actualization, meeting one's full potential in life, different for every person. Self-actualization, self-fulfillment needs. This is where we should be trying to get to self-actualization, vibrating on the fourth dimension, trying to discover our true self. How many of us ever get to discover or know our true self? There's somebody or something holding us back. Fear, ridicule, jealousy, envy, apathy, those things holding us back. And those people at the top of this pyramid, as I said before, they control the narrative. They control your perception and what you see. Okay? And the power trickles downwards, comes down this pyramid. And we are on the bottom of this pyramid. Okay? The people. We're on the bottom of this pyramid. And we're conditioned and controlled via social media. Let me come out of this. There's different vibrations, as I just showed you on the chart a minute ago. And we should be trying to move up from the lower frequencies and trying to reach our higher selves. But fear, jealousy, anger, those kinds of things keep us from climbing up, reaching to our higher self. You could go through a number of different emotions throughout the day. Going through different emotions. Let me go back to this. Anyone ever seen The Wizard of Oz? Has anyone ever seen The Wizard of Oz? There's a character, Dorothy, and she's trying to get back home. She's trying to get back home. And the Good Witch of the North tells Dorothy she must go to Emerald City and find the Wizard of Oz. He's the one that will be able to help you to get back home. Dorothy's very sad. She wants to get back to her family, get back to the warmth and love and shelter of being with her family. The Good Witch tells her to stay on the yellow brick road and not to come off the yellow brick road. Because if Dorothy comes off the yellow brick road, then she's going to go through lots of trials and tribulations. Anyway, as Dorothy is traveling on this yellow brick road, going to Kansas City, she comes across the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion. And she's got her dog with her. Anyway, they go through a whole heap of different tribulations. Especially Dorothy. When she gets to Kansas City, she finds the Wizard of Oz. But, you know what? The Wizard of Oz was behind a screen pulling all these different knobs and strings. Yeah? A bit like what the governments do. Pulling all these different knobs and strings. And people thinking, oh, these people have all this power. The Wizard of Oz, he has a lot of power. You know what? The Wizard of Oz didn't really have no true power. He didn't have no true power. He was behind the scene. pulling all these strings and knobs, and you've seen a big picture of him up on the screen, and he's keeping the people in the city in fear. Everybody looked at him like a godlike figure, and guess what? It was just a facade. When Dorothy's dog went beyond the screen, and then the rest of them, the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Lion went beyond the screen too, they saw the true wizard. They saw the true wizard. He wasn't really a wizard. It was a man just beyond the screen pulling strings. It was a facade. Okay? Anyway, the wizard says to Dorothy, you are the one who has the power. You are the one that has the power. I don't really have the power to do anything to be able to help you. So then, self-actualization, as I just showed you on this pyramid. Self-actualization. Bang! Dorothy realized when the mask was off, she was the one that had the power to be able to change things. Not the wizard. The wizard had no true power. He was just hiding behind a mask, a facade. Dorothy realized that she had the power to be able to change things. Okay? Dorothy had the power to be able to change things. Here's the wizard. The Wizard of Oz. People thought he had the power. A godlike figure, but the true power lies within the individual self. He was just a facade behind the scene, pulling the strings. He had no true power. He had no true power. Every day we give away our own power to something else, to somebody else, allowing these other people to control us, to give us their ideals of the world, to give us their views of the world, to give us their narratives of the world. And it's all through their various different institutions, through their political institutions, through their laws, through their religions, yeah, through the technical institutions. They shape the way that we perceive and see the world. And that affects us emotionally. And for quite a few people, we're locked down in that lower self instead of trying to raise up vibration to reach our higher selves, to reach our full potential, to reach self-actualization. Let me go back into the screen. Let me go back into the PowerPoint. Things are getting so tough now. Could you remember 2020? Right? They were starting to use drones. They're starting to use drones to try and keep people locked in their homes. These drones are things that I'm telling you are going to be even more used, more emphasized in 2024 moving forward. Because those people in power don't want us to reach our higher self. They're going to start using these drones, getting people to spy on each other. Okay? Watching and surveilling people all the time. Look at some of the capabilities some of these drones have got. Let me quickly... Somebody's going to say, well, what's this got to do with anything? Let me try and get this to where it enable. Okay? Nope. Look at the power of some of these things, man. things like this in the future be used? Could things like this in the future be used against us? Preventing things such as riots. Preventing people from going outside of their own neighborhoods. These drones have a lot of capabilities now. Let me play this one. And we're not talking about military drones either. We're talking about just ordinary drones. Yes. 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 Moving on into the future, I bet they start using these drones to get people to start spying on each other. Okay? This is the government stopping people from having their freedom to be able to move around and to do what they want to do. These drones can carry various different types of devices. Yes, they have their use. Yeah? They can be used for good things such as to carry medical supply. They can be used to find people who are lost in, say, the moors or something. Yeah, someone's lost in the moors. So these drones have cameras on them that can probably locate people. Yeah, through body heat. These drones carry various different things on them. And now they got some drones they're working on now that have the ability to carry grenades on them. And guns as well. And other devices. So, this might be another way of also keeping us locked down, keeping us locked in that lower dimensional self. Technology can be used for good or it can be used for bad. And it's all dependent on the mind behind this technology. Let me move back into another slide. Everyone's heard of this man, Elon Musk. And there's other scientists that's out there now. And you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to read our dreams. They're trying to get into our dreams. Why would they want to do that? They're trying to download and to read our dreams. Now this man here, Elon Musk, he's got a device called a Neuralink. Some people have heard of it, some may not have heard of it. The Neuralink. Okay? Now this could be used for good, or it could be used for bad. But for once you start attaching devices to people's brains, and you want to try and get into their consciousness, is that going to be a good thing or not? Something can start out for good and then end up being used or misused. And it's all dependent on the mind behind the technology. It says here, now scientists are getting closer to deciphering what humans see as they sleep, and how a robot can simulate it. In 2013, neuroscientist Yakizuwa Kamitani had best subjects take hundreds of brief naps in an MRI machine, repeatedly waking them up so they could describe their dreams. See also Elon Musk with the Neuralink. It has positive and negative repercussions for humanity. If someone's got something like brain cancer or a tumor, this Neuralink might be able to be used to good use to try and eradicate or eliminate things like that. But when some scientists want to try and start reading people's dreams and recording them, that's a very private and personal thing, and I just wonder why anyone would want to do that. It's like they're trying to shut down your emotions as well. As I say again, the ones at the top have all this control. They have all this control over us, and we come out of this. They have the means to production. They own and control technical institutions, banks, builder societies, law, the political institutions, the universities, and so forth. And we're so dependent on a lot of people for certain things. We need to start thinking about ourselves, using our own minds, trying to be a little bit more independent. But those ones at the top there want to keep us locked in this third vibration instead of in the fourth dimensional vibration. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. Yes, this is what we should be trying to get to. We should be trying to get to our higher self. Okay, to our higher self. Through things like meditation, through things like yoga, through things like breath work. But soon, we probably won't be able to do even this. People are trying to get inside of our minds whilst we're sleeping, when we're doing meditation and yoga and all that sort of thing. How do you know like they're not going to try and get into us whilst we're doing these things? Meditation and yoga, trying to reach our higher self. Some people want to keep us in that lower vibration, keep us in fear, keep us wanting, keep us fighting against each other, divide and rule. I'm going to quickly play you a video, right? And this is Rise. We're talking about vibration. Let me move this up to here. sometimes you got people around you that are quite low, okay, in terms of emotion and the energy that they're giving out. Sometimes you have friends and they just drain you. They just drain you out. Have you ever been around somebody who's a friend and they got a problem and you sit there and you listen to them and you give them advice, and then afterwards when you leave them you just feel totally emotionally drained? Yeah? They're called energy vampires or emotional vampires. They just drain and suck out all of your energy out of you. And this could be friends that you know, or so-called friends. It could be family. It could be workmates. Okay? It could be an associate. But they just make you feel drained. They make you feel tired. It's always good to be around people who have a positive state of mind. A positive state of mind. Who you can see they have something about them that drives them. And if they're driven, it makes you feel driven too. If you hang around with people who are very motivated, who are well driven, it'll rub off onto you. Okay? Then hang around with people that are quite negative. People who don't want to see growth, or they don't want to see you grow, they want to try and keep you in at lower vibration along with them. Or they say, oh, if I was you, I wouldn't go to college, or oh, if I was you, I wouldn't try and get that job, you're not good enough. Anything they can do to try and keep you down, they will do. Now, as like I was saying on that video just now, the mind doesn't know the difference between reality and something that is fake. Okay? It doesn't know the difference. So you've got one group of people who learn to play a piano, and then you have another group, they were just imagining what it would be like to actually play a piano. That is me paraphrasing. And guess what? The brain didn't know the difference. Yeah? Between those playing the instrument, playing like a piano, and those not playing the piano. It couldn't tell the difference. If we want to move up in vibration and frequency, we need to be able to move amongst people who are like-minded. We have to also give up certain things that we know that's holding us back. Stop watching certain TV programs. Stop watching the news, because on the news most of it is quite negative. All this negative language, all this vibration that just keeps people in fear. How many times do you ever see on the news anything good? How many times do they ever broadcast anything positive? It's all negative. Crisis over here, wars over there, famine there, earthquakes here, yeah, tsunamis over there, food crisis, energy crisis, inflation, housing debts, all of that kind of stuff. You need to get away from it. You need to get away from anybody around you that's making you feel down or feel low. Okay, let me go back to this video. Let me go back to this video. Sorry about that. I did pause the video. I have to restart. there's some people that are quite negative, okay? They're quite negative. And it may be not through any fault of their own, because past experiences might put them in that place. But for you, if you want to move up in vibration, you need to let go of certain things, and you need to let go of certain people, or otherwise they'll always keep your frequency down. It will keep your frequency down. Let me go back to this vibrational charts. Let me show you. Okay? The emotional vibrational chart. Look. Shame. It carries a 20 hertz frequency. This one here, fear, is also lower vibration. And it only carries a 100 hertz frequency. You need to move up here until you reach the very top, which is enlightenment. But a good energy also is this, love. This is a good frequency. I see around me now are lots of people who are in love with things. They're in love with things. Things were meant to be used. People were meant to be loved. I'll say it again. Things were meant to be used, like your mobile phones. And people were meant to be loved. People were meant to be loved. We need to move up this frequency from 20 hertz right up to enlightenment, or 700 to 1,000 hertz frequency. Let me come out of this. There's a guy called Shumann, and there's something called the Shumann resonance. Some of you might have heard of it. Some of you may not have heard of it. Okay, the Shumann's resonance. Now, let me try and find it here. Shumann's resonance is something like 420 hertz frequency, if I'm correct. 420 hertz frequency. Let me see if I can find it here. Yes, Shumann's resonance. 432 hertz frequency. That's the heartbeat of the planet. That is the heartbeat of the planet. And I'll say it one more time. That is the heartbeat of the planet. 432 hertz. But a lot of instruments now, since 1952, have been tuned, and radio as well, to 440 hertz. 440 hertz. And 432 hertz is a frequency which is quite harmonious. Okay? When you move up to 440 hertz, it's a frequency of chaos. It's a frequency of chaos. What we should be doing is trying to move up to that 432 hertz and not vibrating on that 440 hertz. It's very important. Let me go back. Let me go back here to these slides. We need to move up in frequency. Too many people. We follow and we get caught up in the wrong sort of crowds and get caught up with the wrong people. And some of us rely too much on other people to try and change our world and our situations for us. But we have to do that in the work. We have to do that in the work. We have to do that in the work. We have to work on ourselves. Instead of depending on other people to try and change things for yourself, you just try and change things for yourself. Gandhi said, there is no path to peace. Peace is the path. Everyone's out there searching around, looking around for peace, when peace is the path. It's there right in front of you. He also said, you have to be the change that you want to see in the world. You have to be the change that you want to see in the world. Don't leave it up to other people. And that is so true. So many of us are so dependent on others to try and change things for us. Our religious leaders, our teachers, our prime ministers, yeah, we turn to try and get them to try and change things for us when the change is on the end of your own two hands. On the end of your own two hands. We have to really start doing some inner work on ourselves and start moving with like-minded people. As I say again, words are spells, and words carry different frequency and different vibrations, as you can see on our energy charts. And those people in charge of us, they don't want to see us moving up to that fourth dimension. Let me go back here. For those other people who start to wake up and they start to realize, hang on, I have the power to be able to change things for myself, and I want to become much more self-sufficient. And so some people come off grid and they start to grow their own food. They're starting to grow their own food. Some are living in communities of like-minded people. And this has been happening quite in abundance since 2020. People are starting to live in communities. People are starting to live off-grid. People are starting to make their own clothes, grow their own food, live a more sustainable life. Now here, it says, learn to grow your own food. You will have more idea of what you are consuming. You will have more control of your stomach and not allowing others to do so. You can teach your family to grow things and spend more time together in nature. A famous Egyptian physician said, let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Your food should contain all the vitamins, minerals your body needs. That was said by Amara-Channel. Grow your own food can give you immense pleasure, that's meant to say, and a sense of achievement. It reconnects you also with nature. It also connects you with nature. It also connects you with nature. Imagine you've got more time to spend with your family and with your kids, and to teach them to be self-sufficient and not dependent on the government. Not dependent on going to fast food shops to go and buy food or going to supermarkets. Half the time now, we don't even know what's in our food, do we? We don't know what's in our food. Most of the foods that we think are foods now are not even food. You've got pesticides in your food. You've got antibiotics which are used to keep the animals healthy in the food. You've got steroids in the food. You've got colouring in the food. You've got so many different things. Ease in your food. Now, is that going to cause you a problem, both emotionally and physically and psychologically? You are what you eat. Isn't that the old motto? You are what you eat. So, if you're eating a lot of crap food and stuff, isn't that going to affect your mind, your body and your soul? Isn't that going to affect your vibration and your frequency? I should think so. Because food also carries energy. Everything is energy, as Nikola Tesla said. Nikola Tesla said everything is energy. If you put together frequency, resonance, and vibration, it's all energy. So, the food that you eat is also energy. And let me go go back here to my PowerPoint. These are some of the foods that you should be thinking of eating, okay, to help your frequency, to help your vibration. There is energy in food. They can carry different frequencies. Some foods we should be eating. What are you eating? Right, as David Ice also said, where the mind goes, energy flows. David Ice, the ex-footballer and author, he says, where the mind goes, energy flows. Okay? So, it's very important for us to be mindful of what we're putting in our bodies. Fish is very good for you. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Spinach is also good for you. Kale is also good for you. Almonds is also good for you. Mangoes is also good for you. And blueberries are also good for you. Right. So fish. I'm only going to go for a few of these. Because at the end of the day, I want you to do your own research also. Do you agree? Do you agree? Those people who are watching me right now, I want you to hit the like button if you agree that you need to start watching the food that you're eating. It's very important because food carries vibrations. If you agree with me, I want you to hit that like button. Also, I'd love to know where you're all coming from. Yeah? Which countries do you come from? Where are you coming from? Those who are watching. Are you from Germany? Are you from Italy? Are you from Spain? Are you from England? The UK? Are you from New Zealand? Australia? America? Canada? Thailand? India? Where are you from? Are you from the Ukraine? I've been getting loads of people lately from the Ukraine watching my videos, and from Russia, and China and Brazil, which is all good. Starting to get some American people as well now, starting to watch this channel and watching my videos. Thank you. I thank you all. You should be also having a conversation with each other. It's not all about me. You should be sharing it. You should be sharing ideas with each other. Okay? Connect, communicate with each other. Connect with like-minded people. Okay? Let me go back now. Fish. Alright, so fish. Eat plenty of fish, which are high in healthy omega-3 fatty acids. And smaller portions of red meat to reduce risk of diseases like stroke, heart disease, and cancer. This is what a professor by the name of Bob Cantor says. Okay? Another good food is broccoli. Broccoli. These foods are rich in nutrients, including, I cannot even pronounce that word, glucosinolates, which are key in detoxification. Okay? It's very key in detoxification processes. These are served raw or steamed quickly for 5 to 10 minutes. And another really good thing is beetroots. Okay, beetroot is a tasty grain. That can't be right. Anyway, beetroot is another really good one. And so is kale. Okay, kale is very good for you. Also, it is a green leafy vegetable it's a green vegetable, yeah, which also helps with the antioxidants and helps to lower cholesterol. There's also blueberries. Blueberries are very good for you because blueberries are excellent frozen because they will cool down your oatmeal with bonus fiber and antioxidants. They contain, again, a word I can't even pronounce, I'm even going to try. And like red wine, without the alcohol, is really good for things like hangovers, and it has extra calories. After fact, I think that's meant to say it doesn't have so many calories. Okay? And there's things like almonds. Almonds is also very good for you. Okay? It's one of the best things that you can have. Almonds have a lot of vitamin E, which protects against macular degeneration, as well as cataracts. Okay? And it's recommended that you eat these daily. Almonds, pulses, things like peanuts and nuts and all that are really good as well. These are things that you should be eating to help your vibration and your frequency. Okay? Let me come out of this. I want to go into another slide. I'm going here. Right, you've got something called a pineal gland, which is also known as the God gland or the third eye. This pineal gland sits in the center of the brain. Okay? Now, in order to reach that pineal gland, some people's pineal glands are decalcified, so they can't reach their higher self. In order for you to be able to reach that higher self, there's certain foods that you can eat, as well as there's certain exercises you can do and meditation. Yeah? The third eye, the pineal gland, connects you to your higher self and also connects you to the universe. There are certain things that you can eat which will help you, right? Most food databases do not list the amount of melatonin in foods, but according to available research, these 6 foods are good sources of melatonin. And melatonin is also connected to the third eye, pineal gland. Right, so tart cherries juice is one of the best known sleep aids. Researchers have found that it increases melatonin levels in the body and enhances sleep. Keep in mind that cherry juice is high in sugar. Drinking it nightly could significantly raise your intake of calories. Eating cherries instead of drinking reduces a healthier way of getting melatonin. Melatonin, as I say, is connected to the pineal gland. You've got something called gochu berries, produced by a plant native to China. Gochu berries have been touted for their anti-aging effect. They are high in melatonin and may improve sleep. There's also eggs. I'm not going to read out all of these, okay? But these are things you should be mindful of. Eggs is also good. You've got milk. Warm milk is supposed to be good. You've got fish, which is supposed to be good. I mentioned fish a minute ago. Fish is good because it's full of omega-3 oils and acids. And you've got nuts. Again, as I said a minute ago, things like almond nuts, yeah, peanuts, cashew nuts, all those sorts of things, pulses are really good to help you open up that third eye. Okay? Lemons and limes also good for the pineal gland. It decalcifies the inactive pineal gland. Right? There are also great antioxidants. Now, if you want to move frequency. It's very important for you to watch. It's very important for you to watch the foods that you're eating. Because food is also energy. Every single thing is energy. It's just that energy transforms itself into various different types of things, but everything is made up of energy, as Nicholas Tesla said. I'm coming towards the end of this video. You need to mind the people around you. Just because somebody's doing something doesn't mean that you have to go and follow them and copy them, because there are many sheeples out there. Many sheeples. Do you agree? If you agree, hit the like button. Go on, you can do it. Just use your finger and hit the like button. Or type in yes on your keyboard. Do you agree there's many people who are sheeple who follow other people and they don't know why they're following them, but it's because other people are doing something, and not to miss out or seem like they're odd, they just follow the crowd and they don't know why. You've got some people around you, they're agents. They're agents of the system or of the matrix, and they will also try and stop you from reaching your higher self. Okay? Just like in the Matrix, you had agents Smith, Jones, and Brown. You have friends that's like this as well. They're in the Matrix. They don't see anything wrong with the Matrix. You have some water there. Just drinking some water. They don't see anything wrong with the Matrix. Okay? They don't see anything wrong with the system. And so, they'll fight to protect the system. Okay? Anybody who tries to change the system or try to come outside of it, they will try and bring them back. Try and pull them back. These people, for those who are awake, these people see you as their enemy, and vice versa. In the Matrix, franchise agents are a group of characters who serve as guardians within the computer-generated world of the Matrix. Agents Smith, Jones, and Brown sent to protect the Matrix. Some people are happy sleeping inside that Matrix, lounging inside of that Matrix, inured within the Matrix, inculcated within that Matrix. You don't see anything wrong with the Matrix. They acquiesce to the Matrix. But there's other people now starting to wake up, and as I say, starting to come out of the system as much as they can, and moving amongst like-minded people. They don't want to be held back and be told what to do. They want to get out of the system. They want to get out of the system. And since 2020, many people have woke up. Some start to work for themselves now. Some start to live off-grid, living in communities. They realize that they weren't in control of their own narratives during that 2020 period. So now they woke up and start to see the world for what it truly is. Start to see society for what it truly is, whilst other people are still sleeping. Just like in the Matrix, you had a choice, or should I say, Neo, the character, had a choice. You could either take the red pill. You could either take the red pill, or you could take blue pill, you just go back to sleep. But if you took a red pill, you see just how deep the rabbit hole truly goes. People out there now starting to go down that rabbit hole and see just how deep it really goes. Look at this. You've got some people who are backstabbers. But I thought you were my friend. No, really, I hate your guts. You've got some people around you. You've got some people around you, and they're just there for is to try and stop you. Manage storage. I don't understand why that's come up. Right. Then you have some people, the gossipers and whisperers. Gossipers and whisperers. Yeah? They see you coming along and they want to talk about you behind your back. Some of these people are friends. Some of these people are family. Some of these people are just associates or workmates. But they've got nothing better to do with their life than to gossip because their own life they're not happy with. Okay? So they love to go around and gossip about other people. Stay away from these people. Stay away from these people. Just like the video I showed you earlier on, and like I was talking about different emotional frequencies and vibrations, he's saying stay away from gossipers. Okay? Seriously. You don't need people like that around you. Look at this here. Be quiet. Here she comes. Look at her. She thinks she's better than us. Look at the way she is look at the way she dresses. Look at her hair. Oh, she's always babbling on about UFOs. Oh, she's always babbling on about UFOs and ghosts. Always going on about how good plant-based food is for you. How good plant-based food is for you. She is totally crazy. Out there with the fairies. Listen. She's coming. She's coming. She's coming. He's coming. Shh. Shh. Do I hear what we're saying about them? Keep away from these. Keep away from these people. They lower your frequency, your vibration. You want to raise up your frequency. You need to raise up your frequency. We're coming towards the end of this video now. And if there's anything anyone wants to ask me, please proceed. Let me go into YouTube free view. Okay. Frequencies. Part 2. That's good. That's good. Right. So, again, I'd like to ask, where are you from? People who are watching this video, are you from the UK? Are you from, I don't know, Canada, Italy, New Zealand? Where are you from? I'd love to know. Please let me know. Anyway, this is coming to the end, as I said, of this video. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And it's very important, people, that you watch the company that you keep. Also, watch the foods that you're eating, because that's very important also. Everything's vibration. Make sure that you exercise. Make sure that you meditate to keep that vibration high. Make sure each day you start moving towards your goal. Don't expect your goals to come straight away. Try to move in the direction of your goals. Hang around with people that are very motivated, because that will also help. Do not hang around with people who pull down your energy. These energy vampires. Do you agree? Do you agree? Some of you out there know people that you personally know yourself that drain you of your energy. Emotional vampires, energy vampires. Stay away from them. You see them coming towards you, go across the street. If you can't get away from them, spend as little time as you can speaking to them and just move on. Okay? This is a new time. This is a new era. People who are starting to wake up are starting to live off grid, are starting to vibrate to their higher self. They're starting to become more self-sufficient. Watching what they're eating, watching the company that they keep, vibrating with nature, getting out into nature, into the heart of nature. Anyway, this is Eldad Amara with another video, and sorry about the start because I had quite a few hiccups, problems with my earphones, problems with the webcam, problems also with YouTube. For some reason I didn't close off the program, but YouTube went down and then I had to go back and reload it. So sorry for all that. I'm just one person out here on my own doing all of this work. I've got nobody to edit my videos. I do that myself. I do my own research myself, right? I don't have any monitors. I don't have any auditors or anything at all like that. Okay? All the equipment that I buy are all, these things are all mine. So I'm having to do a lot of work sitting down and writing out programs, thinking about ideas and videos and doing the research. It takes up a lot of time. Anyway, thanks for being with me and tuning in. And I'll be doing these videos every fortnight now, not every week. So the next stream will be not next week but the week after, from 9 p.m. until 11 p.m. UK time. Okay? I'll be doing some mini streams in between this.